Hey everybody, we are playing Loop Hero today. I'm the Mobiustripper, and joining me, as most times,
is Angy Firebomb most
Alright,
times.
so let's, I guess, select,
I'm so sorry you have to do this. You seem pretty upset about it already.
I don't know what the number is in the bottom corner there.
What's the most?
But the lowest number is this one, actually.
So the one with the least amount of progress. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
I guess.
This has a bunch of houses, and this has other things that it's developing. So I don't know what's going on with that, honestly. But yeah, I guess we'll delete that.
We're gonna start fresh though, because I have no frame of reference for this game whatsoever. He showed it to me a few minutes ago, and I said it looked like Monkey City.
So let's do the tutorial, I guess.
You wanna do okay?
Fine.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
We start here, and we're in speedrun mode, and it's terrible because we've spent a minute doing nothing, so we're
Why are we
not
in
winning
speedrun mode?
I have the clock going. It's just to make
it doesn't matter whatsoever.
It's to let, you know how long we've been going on the game.
Fair. Okay, so but it doesn't like affect your gameplay whatsoever.
No, there's no mechanical benefit or penalty.
Right on.
So we have a deck full of cards that we could get.
Okay.
We'll play with them all on, I guess.
Are we card gaming with enemies? I thought it was like
it's
turn-based.
So it's not turn-based. Let me show you without further delay. This is like an auto battler.
Okay.
This path.
Everything is wrong. Okay.
But I remember. Looks like a completely different place. It's empty again. Did my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I'm the worst savior of all. Let's do it.
Right. Okay.
So now there's a chapter speedrun.
Okay.
So we're walking around the loop, and we are fighting every goddamn slime we get in touch with. I can right click at any time to pause the game.
Okay.
And now I have this mountain. This is the first card I've drawn.
Okay.
It's like a rock, but it's really big.
Okay.
So there are rocks in the game, but there are also mountains. So I'm going to put this mountain up in this corner.
Okay.
It will give me 5 HP for each adjacent rock or mountain. So right now it's not giving me any benefit.
Right.
But if I put rocks over here and mountains over here, then we really start seeing a benefit. All right. Now that
it's gonna take me a while to absorb this gameplay.
Don't worry about it. So we've got meadows. That's another piece that we put down here. I'm going to put it just in this corner over here. What it does, it heals 2 HP at the start of each day. And where does it show the day? Here's the sun. It's the day progress bar. So here's where we are in the day. Here's a cemetery. It's a place for the dead and for some of the living occasionally. It spawns a skeleton every 3 of those days up there, as you can see. So I'm going to put it up here in an area we haven't explored yet, and I'm out of cards, so let's keep it going.
I'm so confused.
Don't worry, you wanted to learn more about this. This is now where we learn about all of our equipment, since we have all of it. And
sure.
So here's my weapon. This time it's an axe, which does 4 to 6 damage. My ring gives me 9% vampirism, which means 9% of the damage I do comes back to me in the form of health. The shield gives me 4 defense, and this armor gives me 92 to my max HP. Gives me 2 to my damage, just flat, and it gives me 0.6 health regeneration every second.
Remember the other day I was saying, wow, that game looks easy. I'm so sorry I said that. Because you made fun of me after saying it's not easy. And I'm like, it looks like it might be easy. And it's like, I'm not understanding this at all. My little pea brain can't grasp this.
You put the cards down on the road and you give your guy equipment and he runs around and he does the stuff.
Okay.
Here's a counter and more regen. So counter, 7% of the time when I get hit, I will hit someone back. So I'm going to keep vampirism.
Does your little dude only run around in one direction?
Yeah, it's just...
He just keeps running around until all the slimes are done?
Yep.
Do you have to hit like a certain points max in order to defeat the loop, I guess?
So that's
Or
a
is it
great question.
Is
Actually,
there a time limit?
that's a
Or is
fantastic
there
question.
like an enemy limit? Or
So there's
points?
day progress and there's also map completion. So when this bar down here is filled, the
Okay.
boss appears.
Okay, and then you have to
Oh,
fight the
oh,
boss.
here's a mace. That's badass. So this mace, what it does is going to give me damage to all.
Right.
So if I'm fighting multiple enemies, I will deal them all 4 damage, and that's going to actually going to meet defense as well. I have a battlefield which spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop, and enemies on tiles around it can become ghosts when they die. So it's particularly strong. So let me put it by the beginning of the loop.
And that little campfire thing at the beginning there, that's like the
This campfire is a cozy camp, a comfortable camp. It's a comfortable place to stay. It's strange, but all monsters try to keep away from it. It gives you 20% of your HP total when you pass through. And its other thing that you can do with it mechanically is you can pass through it, and when you pass through it, you can run away and take
also,
all your resources.
It acts like a start-finish line.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, I have noticeable change.
Mm-hmm.
This is enough to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, seed into sprout or drop of water. So like this is basically a resource.
So much stuff going on right now.
So
And those look like spiders or ticks.
yeah, those are spiders. But yeah, 20 noticeable changes becomes a metamorphosis, which is another type of resource, but it's just more powerful. A ration's a small amount of food, and then 12 of those make a food supply, and then preserved pebbles make preserved rock. I'm not going to go reading every little description.
We don't need to go into detail at the moment. This is like level 1, right?
We have a wasteland.
Now, are you allowed to put right on the track, but some you're not allowed to put on the track?
Exactly. They have different... We're going to get into that next time I draw a card, because I missed out on explaining that. But as you can see, these meadows are now blooming because they're adjacent to a non... I think it has to be a non-meadow tile. I'm not exactly sure. But I get 3 HP at the start of each day instead of 2. Flowers get a feel for the wood and bloom with pleasant smells. And then I just get 3 HP. And then this rock actually doesn't give me any of its secondary benefits. It's kind of just there to trigger the libs. I mean, trigger the
oh my
meadows.
God.
So here we go. You see the dot up here?
Right, yes.
This is an empty dot,
Okay.
meaning that it goes in the blank space. You see how I can't put it on the road or beside the road?
Okay.
And then this is an oblivion. I can put this on the road. I can put this on the side of the road. I can put this on any other tile, and it makes it disappear.
Oh, no. You don't want that, do you?
Not yet. I'm going to bank those. Because when the boss shows up, I'm going to use as many of them as I have, and we're going to find out why when the boss shows up. But yes.
Wow!
A new ring just dropped. So this is 1 less vampirism, but it gives me 8% evasion, 4% to my attack speed, and 2% to my damage. Or not 2%, 2 to my pure damage.
Right.
So it's given me a lot of bonus eye. Oh yeah, this is a beacon, a worthless landmark in a world with no direction. 40% movement speed within its range, 20% attack speed for all units, so me and them. So I can put this around
Good Lord.
the campfire. Oh, this is the other.
Ew.
This is the other orange ring. Damage to all 2, defense 2, regen 0.6, evasion 8. Not as interesting.
Ooh, that boss rush's taking quite some time to load up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is there a way to speed this up a little?
I'm glad you asked. So that's this button right up here.
Ooh.
So the
So it is like
expedition
balloons.
speed is max, and combat speed is max. But the fact that I'm explaining everything to you and pausing a lot means that it's just gonna go slower by nature. So
Right.
I can just goose this. We can just keep going.
Because I'm just noticing that now that I know that there's that boss bar that you have to fill up before you can get to that.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a treasury card. So basically, this treasury, I'm going to slap it down here. And when it is completely surrounded by other pieces, which is going to be shortly, it's going to it's gonna break open with a bunch of lovely treats.
Oh, fantastic! But you have to surround it with stuff first.
Yeah. And now you can see that the other meadows aren't activating this one to make it bloom.
Okay.
Which confirmed my hypothesis from earlier. Oh yeah, big upgrade, big upgrade. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna break open this guy, and now because I did
treasure.
That, yeah, I'm gonna be getting some. Some friends flying at me that we'll explain when we see them. So we get more mountain pieces, more rocks. I'm gonna give them a bit more attention so I don't lose.
But what do the rocks do again?
So a rock will give me 3 to my HP and more for every adjacent rock or mountain.
Okay.
So this one's giving me 3, 6.
So it makes HP. Strong.
Yeah, and mountains are 5 for each adjacent rock or mountain, but they don't give any themselves.
Okay.
So this one's giving me its full 20 potential. Okay. So if a mountain is fully surrounded by what it wants to be surrounded by, it's giving you 20 HP.
Okay.
And then, you see what I just did there? I made a mountain peak.
Oh, I was looking away for like a second. Oh,
that's so funny. So yeah, it gave me, as you can see up in my resource corner, where I was showing you like a little like this and that, like I've gotten some evolved things like in my resources. Yeah. Like my preserved pebbles have gotten into preserved rock, and I've gotten one's food supply. I got stable wood. So every time you put things down and there's like a change, like if a meadow becomes a blooming meadow, that'll give you a noticeable change. Like I'm at 19 noticeable change, I get one more, I get a metamorphosis.
Oh, okay.
So let me keep this going as best I can. That's a goblin camp. I don't love that, but it's not my least favorite. So I think I might keep going. I don't know if I've actually... I don't think there's anything I like less. So I might just gun for it. There's a fun thing you can do if you have it slowed down and you can anticipate the
There's a goblin camp
of a goblin.
Right there? Where?
So this is the goblin camp.
Okay.
The sound of backstabbing can be heard from miles away. Spawns a goblin on an adjacent tile once a day. Appears for every 10 mountain or rock tiles. So every 10th mountain or rock, a goblin camp will show up.
Are goblins hard to get?
They're not too hard to fight. So now we have to choose. This armor is 389, pure damage 2, damage to all 4, regen 1.8. Really good regen. I think I'm going to stick with it.
Is that a kitty?
Where?
In the
in there? That's a were rat.
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought it was a kitty.
I'd have to fight it.
Oh.
Well, you think there'd be a helpful kitty?
Yes!
I wish.
Why would there? Allow me to think and dream and be happy.
Oh, it is fine. When the vision is glad, there's nothing to be sad.
Right.
Stop. Where do these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. We remembered ourselves. Now give us all your things. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first? You can do everything you want when I'm done. Anything.
Goblin Master Rob! No other order in the world.
Fair enough. I guess I don't have any good objection to that. Oh, wait. I do have one. How about... And yeah, there's a goblin leader who has rage. It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad, and the world is trying to restore itself. That or I accidentally hit skip instead of next page. Alright. Let's take a move, I guess. I'm sorry. Damage to all and evasion. So this is interesting. I think I'm going to go with this bad boy that's going to give me damage to all and evasion.
Destroy! Yes!
This rings. Supposed to be much, but 1.8 regen. Oh, that's a lot of regen. I'm gonna go for it.
Your map's just crawling with little spidery spoods.
I don't know if that was the right move. I'm just gonna pretend that it was.
Yes.
I gotta get a headphone splitter so that you can enjoy the jams.
Oh, are the jams real good? Yeah, I can't hear what's going on. I'll have to listen to it when I'm editing.
Oh, that's true.
You'll
get to enjoy
I'll
jams.
get to enjoy it. And I'll probably watch the episode at least once after I put it up.
You do that too? No.
Once on every account.
What do you mean no? You want to save the world. You want to ask for help. Our answer is no. But why no? We see far away. We see deep inside. For a long time there has been emptiness instead of the sky, but it doesn't stop us from seeing. Your saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine, I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world?
Oh, you want me to do this? By my progeny and kin, may they love and be strong. May they join the cycle of life and death. That is life, and that is the world.
All right, never mind. I will kill you and feed your flesh to my starving younglings, and life will go on. And how many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one.
The font's a little hard to read, some things.
It's pixel font. I like it. I don't want you to die, and I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, the harpies can have all the sky and all the honey grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. Farewell.
I mean...
Yep, I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I'm causing another. There's no hope for harpies except in the highest mountains. But there's no food there. Can't even imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut off from reality. And yeah, now I have my one metamorphosis. What else can I blab on about? So you see the colors of the equipment that I have?
What colors?
Like this rapier
Okay.
that I'm about to equip. So this, I think, is characterized by counter. Like, they're all characterized by one ability specifically, but the more colors they have, not the more colors they have, but the next, like the color they have tells you how many abilities.
Okay.
So gray, they've just got their normal stat. Blue, they have an additional stat.
Okay.
Yellow, they have 2 additional stats. Orange, they have 3 additional stats.
So orange is the best one.
So orange, you're in good shape if you have like all orange gear.
Right. Wow, the track's really loading up with some things.
Yep. Yeah, that's a big thing for the requirements of the level to be completed, like to be ready for a boss. Okay, so now we know that the rapier's core stat is vampirism, and 12 vampirism is way better than 8 vampirism.
Are you a vampire?
31's way better than. No, vampirism is just like it's an equipment effect. And it's just like life leech. There are vampires in this game.
Okay, but you are not one of them.
But you are not one.
Okay. Look at you go. Look at you. Whoa.
Yeah, there we go. That turns into a ghost because it's in the range of a what is it? Road lantern? No. A battlefield. That's the thing that's making that do that.
So you get some that are kind of like bad, but you got to place them anyway if you want to place other things.
Well, it's like a draw. Like, I can choose not to place this. It spawns a chest though.
Okay.
So each loop, there's going to be a chest there waiting for me to give me a positive.
So there's a negative but
treasure.
A positive.
Exactly.
Yeah, right on. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, this is a fun little game, isn't it?
I enjoy it.
Sure do.
And as you can see, I left a gap between these two meadows.
Okay.
Because if I didn't, then that would just be a meadow and never bloom.
Okay.
So I've given it the opportunity to bloom at a later time if I get
If you put something else
a rock in the middle. Ah, finally a vampire mansion. I don't have a great spot for it, but I guess I'll put it in this crook here. So, vampire mansion. Hungry eyes follow your every move through the holes in the roof.
Hungry eyes are watching you. They see your...
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Killing the spoders. Putting down more spoders.
Extra spoder time.
Putting down motons.
Moat.
Man, how embarrassing would it be if I'd lost?
Well, this is like what, early stage? Is very level 1? You said it's a what, tutorial? It's tutorial stage, isn't it?
I checked the tutorial off, but I don't know what really that's adding or taking away, if I'm being honest.
But it's like still like early level dumb baby stuff, right? That so dumb a baby like me could understand.
Yeah, I mean, it seems just like it's the normal Loop Hero experience.
Well, I'm learning stuff.
Well, that's great. Now let's see what this one's going to offer me. So up to 507 from almost 400, like just a bit under 400. Gonna give me attack speed and counter. And then I'm gonna lose pure damage to all and regen. That seems like a decent deal actually, because I have vampirism. So if I have vampirism and counter, then that's gonna make up for a lower regen. I already have 1 point regen for that. It's neat, like learning what the different like things usually mean. Like this ring means defense. This ring is like a pure damage one, I guess. Here's a regen shield. That's a lot of regen.
Ooh.
Oh, mama, yes, please. This is a regen ring. Bring it up to 3. Yeah, let's just do it.
So when you use
Just
those
become
things,
immortal.
it consumes them and you use it up?
Yeah, you can't bring an equipped item back into your inventory.
Okay.
You just have to commit to the new thing that you're equipping.
And you use it when you battle and it just gets used up?
It doesn't get used up. It's just gone when you equip something else.
Okay.
Right? Let's say I wanted this rapier instead of that rapier, which is not,
Better?
Yeah.
Is better.
Yeah. So this is pure damage 4, meaning that 28 would actually be a. Actually, is it better?
Can you damage things and you can replace it?
Yeah. So that blue one is gone forever.
Okay.
And it's replaced by the yellow one.
But do things get damaged over time?
No.
Okay.
There's a bandit that can just straight up yoink your crap.
Right.
16 vampirism, yes please.
So you can constantly replace it though once it gets.
But yeah, like you're always getting new stuff.
Right.
So you just gotta hope that you're not getting robbed for like a linchpin, like amazing piece of gear. Like if you're playing, spoiler alert, there are more classes that you unlock.
Okay.
So if you lose your necromancer's tome and it was like really effing good, then you're gonna be in trouble until you find something comparable to get in that slot.
Fun.
Yeah. That's why I save up my Oblivion cards for when I see a bandit camp.
Okay.
Which won't show up until I get cities unlocked.
And your little boss bar is almost full there.
This is true.
What was the bar above the boss bar again?
The day.
Oh, it's the time of day.
Yeah.
And it's what? Now it's filling up. The day bar's filling up.
Well, it's always filling up because the time is going by.
Right. Okay. So that's just an indicator of time?
Yes. So my health is getting low. That's bad. Back off, human. A vampire.
Oh no, okay, it's the boss.
Where are your
Right
lands? If
on.
your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. This is not the boss. No more lands, no more flock. Only hundreds of years of emptiness. There we go, I'm getting into it. Hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. What 100 years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick. But you can't trick my hunger.
My hunger.
It demands its fill. Every sip I have, every drop will get to say that I'm too weak. But you can help me and I will set this crumbled ball right. That's right, I'm doing this not just for myself, but everyone. In the name of the greater good.
So everybody's a hero.
Be grateful
What
for
about
my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. And then I kill him.
You killed him pretty easily, actually.
Yeah. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. But this won't do at all. Now they're just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life.
So that wasn't the boss.
That was not the boss.
So you still have a boss battle. Fun.
Yes. I'm very scared. That's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. That's the boss.
Yikes.
And you see those things that it made? Lich's Palace.
Oh, okay.
So every palace increases Lich's HP and damage by 5%.
And that's what you want to use one of those
Oblivion.
for. Right. Okay.
Oblivion. Guess what?
It just...
That's it.
Weakened it?
That's all he had. So he puts it down in as many places as he can around the campfire.
Okay.
But as I already like stacked the area, he couldn't.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm making it back to him, let alone with enough HP to fight him. Because like these rocks will give me will they give me HP? No, they'll make my HP bar bigger, but
it ain't giving you any
it's
more
not
HP.
giving me any HP.
How do you get HP?
That's it. I'm done.
Oh, well, that sucks.
That's okay. Can't believe it. Hey, everybody. The boy managed to return. Survivors. Does that mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Anyway, is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us. But as far as we know, they don't exist or never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them. Exactly. It's as if people are disappearing every day and we instantly forget they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from. Our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yoda. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return? That means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here, and enough space for a few sleeping bags. A real luxury in these times. Dark times. What do you say? Of course you could stay. I'd be very grateful if we team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world before, but there's no one to do without other people to do.
Oh, that's not something you're gonna do for a long time.
Remember the world. I don't.
Remember the world? I don't know what you're talking about. What world? What is world? I know not what world is.
I will ask no such thing. I want a place for return to place where I can hear other people's voice.
I want to place to turn to place, and then there's
not
place
joke
and
about
place
helping
and
you
to
hear a
turn
few
place.
things that we what? It's like the Goonies when we're talking over each other. Sorry, what'd you say?
Not that I was spouting gibberish. It was fine. I was just saying go to the place.
We weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that survived the cataclysm and didn't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it, you might need it. Alright. So now we start learning about the other...
So you were supposed to lose that first round?
Well, no, you can if you're really cracked at the game. I don't know. I'm not... and you're lucky. A lot of the game is RNG, but...
You are supposed to kind of lose it?
Yeah, it's like you're going against odds, and then you come back here and you're like, oh, this is like a rogue light experience. I can build things. I got enough stuff to get this guy to start building up a kitchen. It's a field kitchen.
Right.
I've unlocked the Blood Grove card, and now instead of gaining 20% every run through, I gain 30%.
And this is your little village that you get to build?
Yeah.
Right on.
And if you think you can hang in for one more turnaround and just cut down all the footage to the exciting beats.
We'll do another episode here, and I'll actually...
Oh, you want to do another episode?
Yeah, because you can get me to play. And you'll tell me how to play.
Okay.
I think that would be funny. Because I'll probably not do that well.
Uh-oh. So we got chrono crystals, but we can't put them in the deck just yet without taking something else out.
That's fine. Well, let's do that and deal with that next time.
Okay. I'm the Mobiustripper.
And I'm Angy Firebomb.
And I hope this was recording.
Yo.
Yo?
Yo!
You're in your 40s.